Good morning, students. Good evening and good afternoon to all those who are watching me. And children, as usual, today is another day for English class by Gargi ma'am. Now, before I begin the class, again, it's a request, children. In fact, we have also gone and bought the books from the school. Like my son is in class 12, so we had gone and bought the books for him from DPS Siliguri. And similarly, I would request you, all those who have not got their books and notebooks, to kindly go to the school's treasure house, because that is remaining open every Monday to Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. because now works are being given by us, which is going to be again a backlog for you children. Which is going to be a backlog in the sense that as and when the chapters are progressing, we are proceeding with new chapters. Doing another old work is going to be taxing on you, is going to be a burden on your head. So if you have the book, you don't need to write it anywhere else, because when it's assessment time for you, you can just fall back on the notebooks and the books, because there are various exercises which are to be done in the book as well, children. So if you have the book with you, then your writing gets limited, in the sense you don't have to write down the questions, copy it. It takes away a lot of pain from you. In fact, I have also been to Delhi Public School, Fulbari, and got a set of books for myself as well, because all this time I was managing without books. I was borrowing it from my neighbors, I was borrowing it from my ex-students. Okay, that's how I was doing. I was having a tough time, like planning lessons for you all. So I would request, children, please tell your parents, any one of you can just take your own vehicle, or just, somehow manage, go to the school, buy the books and notebooks, and come back, children, because it is going to benefit you, because it's not the first chapter what we are teaching you. It's been almost 60 days, and since the 9th of April we have been going on with our classes. You see, there's no gap also for any vacations or anything. So chapters are being taught, isn't it? So chapter numbers are increasing. So it becomes really, really troublesome. If you have to open your PDF, fine, I'm sending you a screenshot of the PDF. But everything is going to be taxing for your eyes. Because if you have to fall back on a revision of the previous chapter, again you will have to download the PDF, or open your pen drive, log into a computer, or open the Google Drive or the cloud in your iOS devices or your Android devices, and then it's going to be taxing for the eyes. If you have the book, any part of the day, any time, you can just open your books and just do a recapitulation of the chapters what have been taught. I would request, children, please, it's a request from Gargi ma'am, please do go and get your books. If you don't have them with you, please do get your books, because I really had a troublesome time teaching you all without the books. Really, I had to manage. I didn't know if they were being rightly, the screenshots, what I was getting myself, and then forwarding it to you, were correct or not. So since I have the book, I am more confident. Similarly with you also, children, if you have the book, you will feel at peace, because you don't have to get a lot of, digital exposure throughout the day. If you have the book, you can just refer the book. You can just once see the audiovisual videos and be around for the online classes, and then refer your book. Now, talking about AV classes, children, what I have noticed, I don't know, there might be some issues related to your network providers, maybe the server being down. I think you all are not able to maybe log in and watch and download the AV class, because I have seen very few views. Otherwise, there used to be more than 45 to 50 to 60 views of a particular class what I had been taking. Lately I'm seeing only 17, 18. So as a teacher, I feel a little disappointed. I feel that maybe they are not enjoying, or maybe they are intentionally not seeing the videos. So please, it's a request, children, please do view the videos. If you like them, please do like it. And if you have any suggestions and concerns, please do mail me at DPS FB, maybe class 4 gmail.com, isn't it? At the rate gmail.com. Yes, dpsfb.4@gmail.com. So you can mail, and automatically you will see not only me, all the teachers are mailing you back. Okay, and end of the week is when we check, maybe Sundays is very, very tiring for us, because throughout the day we are onto the mail and we check your mails. And it is not only your class which teachers are teaching, there are many classes which we are teaching, many different subjects, so we log into the mail. So please do cooperate. I know you all are cooperating. I really enjoy taking your classes, children. You all have been so cooperative and accommodative. I really convey my bestest of wishes to all of you. Okay, and a warm thank you to your parents for being also supportive. So I would request, children, please do get your books, okay, children, because now what is happening, I am not asking you to mail me back the answers, because all are not sending me the emails. And to be very, very honest, children, what is happening when you're mailing us the answers, there are chances of us overlooking errors. Why? Because it's a digital thing, isn't it? You cannot correct it on the screen. Okay, you're using different softwares to use it as a tick and a cross, but they physically getting a notebook in front of you and then doing the correction is different. So that is why we are sending you answer keys. So with the answer keys, you can match your handwriting and the answers, okay, and then accordingly do the corrections. All right, so may I begin? It's a Monday again, and the date is 8th of June. Just imagine, it's June, and by this time we would have started our summer vacation. You know, last week of May we would have started our summer vacation, and it's a Monday. And today what I'm going to teach you, class 4, is I'm going to teach you English grammar, okay? And it's going to be a new chapter, because we have completed the double revisions of all the chapters, because once I've taught you, again I've recapitulated the chapters with you. So what I'm teaching you is chapter 5, children, chapter 5, and this is the book, okay? Tune into grammar, and chapter 5, and it is going to be divided into parts. In one day I'm not going to complete the chapter, because this is little longer, okay, in length, the chapter. So I don't want to push you at one go completing the chapter. Let us go, you know, step by step, so that it registers. It shouldn't be in a hurry, isn't it? While eating, what do? We relish our food, isn't it? We just can't gobble, because gobble will not give us a taste. Similarly with grammar or any particular subject, if you are fed everything together, it's like going to be too much on our brain also. Who's teaching, that is also going to be taxing on her or him, and the one who's a learner, for them also, alright? So, our chapter today is, children, kinds of nouns, okay? Kinds of nouns. Now, before I begin with kinds of nouns, children, I want to tell you what is a noun. What is a noun? Okay. What is a noun? Now, children, a noun is a name of a person, place, thing, an idea, a quality. Okay, it talks about a thing. It talks about a person. Okay. It talks about a place, okay? It talks about an action, it names an action, okay? A football match, okay? It tells about a quality, okay? Quality. We'll come to each of them one by one, okay? Today's topic is going to be basically nouns. What are nouns? What are common nouns? What are proper nouns? And what are collective nouns? Okay? Because common nouns and proper nouns are something which are taught right from class 1. So we know, because we had begun with naming words as the word for nouns, isn't it? So it talks about an action, a quality, an idea. Alright? These are the things which makes up your noun. Okay? Alright? Now, before I begin, you know, in your book, I have also given you a screenshot in the PDF where the teaching content will be there, and also your worksheet. Now, when I have given you worksheet, I have left, children, instructions which is to be done in the book and which is to be done in the grammar notebook. Grammar notebooks are all single line. So, children, you must go according to that. And I have again requested again and again, please do not mail me the answers whose answer keys are given. Please do not mail me those answers, okay? Already answer keys are given, you can check with that. So, here is going to be a table, okay, which is given in your book. Home, then school, then playground. I'll just write it. I hope you're able to see my blue ink. Playground, then restaurant. I had told you it is not restaurant, it is restaurant. And then zoo. Okay? So you have to complete this table. Okay, there are about 10 things which are to be put in, which is related to these headers, these headings. So school, first is home. Okay, so mother. Alright, mother. Then school, of course, teachers. Alright, playground, swings. Alright, restaurant, chefs. Then zoo, animals. Now let me do one more. Okay, home, of course, let's put grandparent. Okay, grandparent also plays a very important role at home, isn't it? Then school, of course, students, our darling students. Alright, then playground, of course, slides, merry-go-round, many things. Okay, then chefs, you can have here, let's say, oven, isn't it? The oven plays a very, very important role in a restaurant. Okay, isn't it? You not only cook, bake, and also serve. Okay, now zoos can have reptiles. So I have done the second row as well. So there are up to 10. This is going to be your first thing in the book. I've just given you an example. Accordingly, you will fill up. And please use a pencil when you're writing it in your book. And all those with good handwriting can use a blue pen for writing the answers and a black pen for writing the questions. Okay, you can either write in cursive style or you can either write in print style. But as I said, your letter should be legible. A D should look like a D, a B should look like a B, and A should look like an A. The letters should be legible and they should not be flying in between the lines. Okay, touch the line and begin. Touch the line and begin. Alright, now, so we know what are nouns now. Okay, now moving on to the next. Okay, we will move on to the next. Okay. See, I have the book. That is why I'm a little bit relieved. You know, I have the book with me. I went to school and I got the book. Alright, now, supposing. Okay, Harry is our class monitor or prefect. Okay, monitor. Let's write it as monitor. Alright. Now, what can you make out in this sentence? We are talking about now proper nouns. Proper nouns. Okay, we are talking about proper nouns now. What can you make out? Proper nouns are specific names. See, Harry. There is going to be only one Harry. Of course, there may be many different people with the same name. But what happens is everybody is going to have their own characteristic. I might have many Gargis, okay, in this world. But then this Gargi is going to be different from another. So it is going to be a name of a particular place, a particular thing, and a particular person. Okay, alright. And it always begins with a capital letter. So these are the very, very two important rules. Okay, what is a proper noun? A proper noun is a name of a particular person, a particular thing, a particular place, and it always begins with a capital letter, even if it is in the center. Okay? Okay, even if the name is in the center. Say for example, the Taj Mahal is in Agra. The Taj Mahal is in Agra. So, you can see many proper nouns here. Taj Mahal. See, it is not beginning the sentence with this word. Even there, capital letters. Taj Mahal, two different proper nouns. Similarly, Agra. So, you understood what is a proper noun? I'm sure I could hear you. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I wish, I mean, let's pray to God that this thing gets over soon, isn't it? And this is a very crucial time, children. Please be careful. A lot of people are getting affected. Do not panic. Try to drink a lot of warm water. Try to have turmeric and honey in the milk and drink, okay? In between, I'm just giving you fillers. Be cautious. Alert your elder ones in the house. If you have grandparents and somebody who's above 55 years of age, look after them. All right, children, you have to take care of yourself because you all are the future nation builders. We want you to have a bright future, isn't it? Whatever damage we had done to nature, see, it's giving us back. It's making us pay back, isn't it? So now we have to take an oath. Remember, we took an oath on the earth day. Remember, on the earth day, we took an oath that we are going to protect the nature, yes, the environment. So we have to protect. Now, proper nouns done. Now, let us do common nouns. Nouns are going to be a little more easier. Okay, let us see what is a common noun. Yes, common noun. Common nouns, okay? Common nouns. What is a common noun? Okay. The girl went to the store to buy an eraser. Now, have you seen that these girl, store, eraser. These are also naming words. Yes, these are also nouns. They are, because they are not particular, but then they are names, isn't it? So those which are general names, okay, given to a place, person, thing, these are called common nouns, okay? And they do not begin with a capital letter. All right, they do not begin with a capital letter. And you see they are in between the sentence. Yes, words are coming in between sentences, but they do not begin with a capital letter, and they are names of general person, place, see, place and thing. Have you seen? Person, place and thing. Alright, so you know what is a common noun, and it never begins with a capital letter. Proper nouns, you knew that they are particular and they begin with a capital letter. Alright, so we know what are common nouns and proper nouns very nicely now because we have been doing that. Now, what is the word collective? Okay, the word collective now. Let us see. What is collective noun? Collective. Now, what do you mean by collective? Collective, of course, the word means a collection, isn't it? A group, isn't it? Alright. So, it means, okay, say for example, an army of soldiers marched up to the highest point. Alright. So, army of soldiers. See, collection of person. Alright. So, collection of person. Army. Okay. So, army is a collective noun. Similarly, fleet of cars. Okay. School of fishes. So there is a table which is given in the book. Again, children, I am telling you, you will need the book for this. Even if the screenshot is given, you will really need the book for this. There is a table, okay? There is a table, children. There is a table, and you have to really remember. Okay, you have to revise and practice. Automatically, you will see that you have memorized, okay, these. Because these common things will be asked in your exercises. As I said, grammar cannot be common, isn't it? Maths and grammar, you will not get exact questions from your book. It will be a little bit different. The same type will be same, but the questions will be different, okay? The variety will be that what has been already taught to you. But then the questions will not be exact copy of what is given in the book. Alright? Because as math is, the type is same, but then the questions are different. Alright? Whereas literature, whatever has been taught to you is given to you. Now children, this is what we are going to do today. Okay? And here you need not begin with a capital letter at all. This also does not begin with a capital letter. It is a collection of people, things and animals. Okay? It is a collection of people, things and animals. Alright? And it does not begin with a capital letter. Now there are exercises, children, which again as homework has been sent to you. I have given you around 3 homeworks. Okay, again you have to be ready before the part 2 exercise. Maybe I'll take it up in the live classes. Very easy. You will do it in the book, children. You will do this in the book. Okay, everything has to be done in the book. Only learn exercises have to be done in the notebook, and it is mentioned also right there in your notebook. And children, not copy. Please note, copy means a photocopy or a Xerox. Copy is a wrong word. You have to use either exercise book or notebook. Very right. Okay, copy is a very wrong word. Alright? Is it clear? And now children, so what I was saying, there are few exercises. There are exercises which is going to test you in identifying. If it is a common noun, you have to use a C. If it is a proper noun, you have to use a P. And if it is a collective noun, you have to use CL. Okay, for collective. You have to identify. Then there is an exercise where you will have to fill in with proper nouns. So I am going to give you the answers. You will not open the answers first. Okay, you will first do it on your own. If you feel that the answer, the type might be different. Okay, it might not be same, but then the type might be different. The answers might not be same, but then they are right. Okay, so that means it is correct. Whereas collective nouns, children, you have to be very careful. You have to refer your book first before doing the exercise. So there are 3 plus the beginning exercise. All 3 exercises are to be done in the book and 1 in your notebook, children. 1 in your notebook, and do not neglect, children. As I said, please do not neglect your studies. We are all taking a lot of pain. Even your parents are taking a lot of pain. You see, online the classes, when they are arranged, you need to have Wi-Fi connectivity or data connectivity, isn't it? So everything is costing, isn't it? So you have to pay back. What is your job? What is your duty? You just have to do the work what is being given to you. So please, children, again I request, please get your books and notebooks, children, because already this is the 5th chapter and I don't want you to fall back on the backlog, then you'll end up only writing and you'll get fed up and you'll say, I'll not do. And it is not only English where you'll have to write, isn't it, children? There are many other subjects where you will have to write. Alright? So may I take leave today? We've done nouns, we've done proper nouns, we've done common nouns, and we have also done collective nouns. So this is part 1 of your chapter. Alright, kinds of noun is chapter number 5. I have given you screenshots. I'm going to give you the worksheet, okay, with the photos of the exercises, which you will do it either in the book, okay, and the one to be done in the notebook. You will only straight away write the answer, no copying questions. But how will you write? Again, I said, children, index is very important. You will write the date, the name of the chapter, the page numbers, okay, and date of submission, and teacher's signature is where I will put in my signature when I meet you. Alright, children, and those exercises which are to be done in the book, please do it in the book, children. Please do it. I know you all are very good children who've been cooperating so well. You all are not being naughty. You're one of my favorite classes. Okay, so please do the work, children. Please do the work. Alright, bye-bye. Stay safe and take care.